You evaluate how you've played through the first 5 games. What are you doing well, you think, and what areas do you need to focus on to get a little better still?
Yeah, first and foremost, just want to thank my Lord and Savior Jesus for just keeping me healthy and just allowing me to play this game and just making it as far as I've come so far, and just hopefully for many more injury-free games. But I think I've played well enough to win, but it's not good enough. You've seen the San Diego State game. I didn't do what I needed to do. Ultimately, they didn't put our team in a good position. So just limiting my mistakes and helping the team the best way I can every game, taking care of the ball, moving us down the field. I think we can play better.
Are there some specific things that you're focusing on, working on this week?
Definitely just playing a lot faster. Coming out fast, coming out first drive, and just scoring right away. It really helps the team, especially if we get that first drive, we move it down the field and we punch it in. And I guess some points, it just helps us to know that we can drive on these guys and we're just going to continue to keep fighting.
It feels like you and Tron have such a crazy connection. Every time you throw it up, it's always some big play. Can you talk about your connection with him?
Yeah, we do it a lot in practice. We have such great corners, so they make it hard on us. But Tron, he's just such a reliable receiver. Anywhere I put it, he's going to go up and credit. So that's just credit to him.
What's the process? You mentioned starting faster. What's the process of doing that in rhythm as opposed to trying too hard and potentially making more mistakes?
It starts with everything. How we prepare, just how we are mentally before going into the game, and once we step onto that field, everyone's just doing their assignment. They're 111, and if everyone does that, I think that's how we can start faster. Yeah.
Jaron, one of the few mistakes you made was the interception. It looked like Mason got kind of jostled out of the way. Looking at the film, is there anything that you could have done differently with your reads or ball placement or anything else?
Yeah, for sure. I couldn't have rushed it. I could have had two hands on the ball, and I could have stepped up cleaner, and probably put the throw a little bit more on his back shoulder, and there's so much things I could have done better on that. Yeah.
It's been exactly 1 month since you and this offense took the field for the first time. Does it feel like a month, or does it feel like you guys have been doing this for a lot longer than 30 days?
It feels like it's been going a lot faster than I expected. It's been going fast. We're already on our sixth game, I believe.
Yep.
And I didn't expect it to fly by so fast. I'm just enjoying it, just taking it day by day. Yeah.
Got a Matt on the phone, Matt.
Yeah, Jaron, you've talked about this a couple times this season, and Coach has talked about it, before you, in terms of just not playing your best game yet to this point, feeling like you guys still have some meat on the bone, some opportunities to have been better in games. How important is it to have that mentality and know that, still sitting at 4-1 and knowing you guys have 4 wins, but there is still some more to be gained here?
Yeah, Coach said it right. We've left so much on the bone left. As you can see, we're not putting the ball in the end zone every drive. So that's a lot that we need to work on, and there's a lot of opportunities that are left to be made if you really watch the film. And I just think when we play our best game, and it will come, you're just gonna expect great things from our offense for sure.
Another one of those emerging receivers is Jaron Keawe. What have you kind of seen in his process that helps you to learn to trust him and then consistently go to him in games, not just in practice?
Building that relationship with him, it started in practice, but it's just he does it all the time in practice. So just having that confidence in him, knowing he'll be able to do it in the game, especially going against our defense, it makes us way better. Seeing him be able to do some great things against our defense makes me going into the game knowing that he's just going to catch every ball, because that's how he is. He catches everything. They call him the mailman. Yeah.
There were a lot of drops earlier this season, and this was a pretty clean game between you and the receivers in comparison. Is that sort of a matter of timing and you guys getting used to how you each operate on each end?
I think it's just my receivers are just making plays for me, and as you can see, my ball placement wasn't the best this past game. They were just making great catches, and I just got to be better on my end to make sure that the better the ball, the more yards we can gain off of it, and the more cleaner our catch is going to be.
What distinguishes Duke's defense?
Their front seven. They have a really, really great front seven. Physical pass rushers, big guys that like to, that are very good in the run and in the pass rush. And kudos to their back seven as well. You know, they have or to their back four. They're really good as well. Very talented team, and it's going to be a great challenge for us coming up this weekend.
Can you tell me, growing up, were there left-handed quarterbacks, maybe in the NFL or whatever, that you looked up to that you thought, you know, this is the guy I want to be like? Because when a left-hander is like 1/10 of the population, and so they're kind of few and far between.
You know, there isn't too much in the NFL when I was growing up that I seen, but you know, Michael Vick was always one that I would look at. He has a rocket for an arm. I always loved watching Russell Wilson. I think his deep ball is very pretty, especially at the Seahawks. He was one heck of a player, so that was always one I looked up to.
Were there guys from farther back that you're even aware of, like Steve Young or
I've
Ken
seen
Stabler?
Steve Young. I mean, I haven't watched too much of it, but you know, they're just all names that I know for sure.
All right, anybody else?
Yeah, you've had a lot of publicity. How have you been able to stay focused and keep your feet grounded?
Yeah, I mean, it's really in my faith, just trusting in God that, you know, He can handle everything for me. Just trusting my family and you know, really just focusing on our team, especially not letting it get to me, you know, and just trying to stay off the phone a lot more.
Tough to beat that one. Tough
Good
to beat that
strategy.
answer.
Yeah.
So. Okay, thanks,
Thanks,
Jim.
Jaron.
Thank you.